Hello and welcome back to the University of Kent's Medway Open Day. So throughout the day we've been talking to staff so far, and we're now also going to be joined by an actual graduate, Tommaso D'Amidio. You're now working as a broadcast journalist at KMTV, aren't you? Could you tell us a bit about your journey of where you started and where you are now?
Well, Rachel, obviously I'm from Italy, and I came to study at the University of Kent in September 2016. Came to the Medway campus, and then obviously graduated in July 2019. Went to the Centre for Journalism, graduated in journalism, and during my third year I started an internship here at KMTV. And then a 1 year long internship, which then, as you said, led obviously to getting a job here at KMTV, and now it's 2 years that I work at KMTV full time. I mean, just this I think is enough to show obviously how many opportunities you can get. Obviously, if you do come and study here at the University of Kent, and especially journalism, you get the chance to get real life experience at KMTV. You know, it's an actual news channel. Even as an intern, even as a foreign international student, I was already on TV a couple of days a week, doing my packages, doing my stories. And now, yes, I decided to move here permanently because obviously I work here.
And could you tell me a bit about just what your life was like studying at Medway, about the accommodation, the social life?
Yeah, I think the best way to describe it is welcoming. The example I always give to people when they ask me about my experience is the day I moved to the campus, which many international students might relate with this. Is a little bit nervous because obviously you need to travel from another country. You don't know how the people are like. My English wasn't as good. You know, you need to adapt to a new country, you need to adapt to a new culture. And I remember actually that day my flight was late, which made me even more nervous because I was like, oh, I'm going to miss my slot to get my accommodation next to campus. Well, the moment I landed, I gave the accommodation people a call and they helped me straight away. They're like, don't worry, these things happen. If your flight is late, we will wait for you. And that's what they did. So then I arrived, so welcoming, got my room. And yes, as we saw in the videos earlier, the accommodation is lovely. So many facilities next to it. Obviously, you've got Domino's, you've got Subway, you've got so many places you can go. There's a playroom as well, which I spent a lot of time there. So you can play pool, you can play table tennis. So yeah, it was lovely experience all around, really.
And I understand you've made quite a lot of close friends from your time at Medway that you're still quite close friends with, aren't you?
Yes. I actually met my girlfriend there. So yeah, really, the Medway campus as a whole really has got that kind of family feel. You'll notice when you come here, it's not that big of a campus, but for some people that's actually a very good thing about the university. You really kind of build their relationship with the other people, the other students, the lecturers, but also the people who work on campus. Like even now, we're friends with the security guys, for example, on campus. You know, it's that kind of close relationship which I think long term helps you in your uni experience.
And what was your favourite facility on this campus?
I think the deep end. So when I came to visit the uni, they were still building the deep end. So they were telling me about this place, which was going to become, a place for students to gather, to spend some time there. There's going to be concerts, all sorts. There's a bar there, and obviously until I saw it, I didn't know what it was going to look like. But yeah, it really kind of helped, to build friendships because it's so close to campus that when your lecture is done, you can just over there. You go there with your friends, you spend some time, and yes, it's a lovely place to interact with people.
And what about your academics? Did you quite enjoy your course and the things you learned during your time at Kent?
Definitely. I always say if I'm now actually working as a broadcast journalist, obviously a lot is because of what I studied at the Centre for Journalism here at the University of Kent. Again, the family feel of the CFJ is what really makes it. There's not many students, there's not many lecturers, but then again, they really kind of give you that level of attention. They know your name from the very first day. They help you from the very first day. The the amount of meetings I had with my lecturers outside teaching hours is just unbelievable. And you know, that helps. That really helps, because it also gives you that, you know, the motivation to do well at uni, I think. And yes, I enjoy it so much. I think if you're interested in studying journalism, and especially sports journalism, I think that's what I really enjoyed at the centre here at the University of Kent.
Brilliant. Thank you so much, Tom. Do you have any more advice for anyone who might want to come to this uni?
I think if you're looking long term, just think what the University of Kent and what the Medway campus can offer you. As I said, if you want to become a journalist, what better way to study and then get real life experience at a real TV channel like KMTV is, for example.
Brilliant. Well, thank you so much, Tom. You heard it here first from Tom. It's obviously an amazing place to study. We're going to have a quick look back at our social wall, and we'll be back very soon.